So, let's see. Computer room.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Right. Not gonna happen. Not my problem, eh? Yeah. I'll just take the direct route and fuck up their hangar. But before we do that, I'm gonna play CSI Investigation. Yay! Silcath. What's this? A door that leads to... Hello? East Courtyard, okay. Let's see, is there anything? Who the hell Hulas! Right.
I have to stop talking to Sith. They make me want to break so many laws just...
Those Sith are always trying to goad us. Why don't the Selkath stop them?
Interesting. Okay, let's see what's in here. Probably the Sith Enclave, which would make sense.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
What the fuck?
Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical Republic cowardice.
Are you fucking kidding me? Selkath. More fish people. And... there... huh? What the hell is this way? Yortal's Emporium. There's the Sith Enclave, I think.
You got any armor plating for my spook bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed. Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Let's see. That guy was right, you do have only junk. Fuck you. Okay. What? Hello? I was stuck there for a moment. Sith War Droid. Okay, there's the Enclave. Somehow I have a feeling I'm not gonna get in there. So much water. So that's the Sith Enclave. What the hell is this? Oh, super registration. Okay. Nothing interesting here. Is that it?
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
What? I didn't even... Hello? Fucking hell, mate. Right. Right. First, let's go to the judges and ask them permission to investigate and stuff. Then we'll go to... Really? I think it was... Yes. Okay, not here. I guess it's... I keep forgetting. What the hell is that? Right. Is it here? Yes, it is. Okay. We got this.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him. Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Right. Time to talk to Sunry. See what he has to say. I guess. Right. What? Sunry. Who the hell are you, prisoner? Okay.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's Well, if there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with off-worlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Right.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit. Sunry he's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered this Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would had to have been considerably older than this Sith woman. I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic. Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Right, where am I supposed to go again? Hello? To City Central. This way, I think. Meetings.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too. The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. Couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though. Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely, but I wouldn't say that to the court. What do you want to know? There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know? Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
And what was going on, you think?
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Glupor. Firith Me. Don't mind me.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me? Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh, well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Since you put it that way, well, one time I saw Alasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Oh, so she was a Jedi, a dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
That's nice. It's closed. This is gonna be open to me.
Here.
Really? There you go. All that for a medpack. Glupor.
Chiki kunsalka. Chona mulira tong glupor. Glupor tong hit wanaji salkat agi inko tune glupor mulira chuna. Glupor yon tung chiwi ita. Bola unjik ne mulira glupor. Kon muli slimo pui glupor kinpanik chalor. Glupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Glupor nibo jimata wipun nage. Tong abag glupor tong hit wamaji salkat ag inkotun. Glupor picha ge borang turang. Glupor wangki yuma bat malyaw no wish. Kun muli ras limo poy wang tang abag sinshan glupor ninong kili. Glupor chiwa aita kan kicha na selkat. Glupor sha. Glupor pampa ki muli ra kun kin. Glupor chachop tang itselkat wama jiko na. Glupor ag inkotune. Glupor no glupor chachopa. Glupor bagwa shan konti machid Glupor nada cha.
Alrighty then, this is turning to be very nice, yes? Glupor the Rodian. Glupor confessed that the Sith made him plant the medal as evidence against Sunry after the murder occurred. It would seem that the Sith are indeed trying to point the blame at Sunry. Fifth, the medal of Azak player. Told you that. Uh-huh. Right. It would seem
you're the one defending Sunry.
Never mind. I asked you everything. Mysterious man, what
you,
the
Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes? Dear, dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Interesting. Well, since I'm near the Republic Embassy, might as well start here.
Have you managed to retrieve?
No.
Time is a critical...
Oh, fuck off. It would appear I have to go to the Sith Embassy and do that shit. But first, go back and talk to the wife. Yes, go back and talk to the wife, then go to the Sith Embassy, then go to the Republic Embassy, then go to my mission, and then something. Right. Okay, let's start grilling. Let's start to grill the wife.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter.
Yeah. Oh, persuade.
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was saying that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just... Just drop me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. I started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood. That was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence. Find the real evidence.
You know what? I just realized this voice actress is the one that plays Dr. Chuck was in the Mass Effect series. Just a little tidbit of information.
Joey! Coming to check in on an old man? I must...
Soon, old friend.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these 4 bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. Go ahead, ask. A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who was hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? But I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure. Very well. Once you've gotten enough evidence...
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't need to have anything to say for himself. Right. Off to the Sith Embassy. Yeah.